Hello everyone. Welcome to EquaticMath. This is Pranjal. Today we are going to discuss Chapter 1 of Class 9 Number System Part 4.
So let's begin. Our today's topic is rationalization. First of all, we will discuss what is rationalization and why do we do rationalization. See, whenever we are given a number whose denominator is rational, whenever we are given with a number as p by q, here p is numerator and q is the denominator and q is irrational is given, then the process of converting it into an equivalent expression whose denominator is rational number by multiplying its numerator and denominator by a suitable number is called rationalization. Means we are given with a number of form p by q in which p is the numerator and q is the denominator, and the denominator means q is irrational. So whenever we are given with that type of number, we have to convert this q irrational number into rational number. So for converting it into rational number, we have to convert p by q whole number into that equivalent expression whose denominator is rational number. Now the next thing is, how can we do this? We can simply do this by multiplying the numerator and denominator by any suitable number which can convert this q into the rational number. Okay, the thing that we have to keep in mind is the number by which we are multiplying the numerator and denominator is the same. Means if we are multiplying it by a, then we have to multiply p by q by a, because we know if we multiply a by a, then only we can convert it into the equivalent fraction, as a by a is equals to 1, and we can multiply any number by 1, we will get the same number, which is the equivalent expression of the given number, right? Now why do we do rationalization? We will simply do rationalization to make the calculation easy, because if the denominator is given as irrational number, then to simplify, then to calculate anything becomes very difficult. So to make our calculation easy, we will first convert the denominator into the rational number and then we will do the further calculation. Now how can we do rationalization? See, there is one example. This is the very simple and very common example. This is, we have a rational number 1 by root 2. See, 1 by root 2 is p by q form. Here the denominator is root 2 and we all know that root 2 is irrational. So we have to do rationalization. And how can we do rationalization? We just have to convert into the equivalent expression by multiplying the numerator and denominator by a suitable number. Now here what we are doing is, we are multiplying it by root 2 by root 2. Now see, why we are multiplying it by root 2 by root 2? Because if we multiply it by root 2, then just see carefully, the denominator will become root 2 multiply root 2, and we can write it as root 2 whole square, and it is equals to 2. Square of any square root number is the simple whole number, right? So we can write it like this, and it is a rational number also. Hence we got the number now, which is a simple number, which is the rational number in the denominator. So what we had done is 1 by root 2 multiply root 2 by root 2. Now when we see the numerator, it is 1 multiply root 2 and it is equals to root 2, and in denominator we get root 2 multiply root 2. So root 2 multiply root 2 is root 2 square, and root 2 square is 2 only. So we got the answer root 2 by 2. This is the equivalent expression of 1 by root 2, but in this the denominator is not an irrational number. Clear? Now see the next question. Here is an example given to you. we are given with 5 by root 3 minus root 5, and we have to do its rationalization. Now in these types of question, how can we do the rationalization? It is very simple. See, the numerator is rational itself and the denominator is irrational. Root 3 is irrational, root 5 is also irrational, and root 3 minus root 5 is also an irrational number. We have to convert it into an rational denominator now. Now see, whenever you are given with any number and you have to do the rationalization, if a single irrational number is given to you, then you just have to do the multiplication of numerator and denominator by that same number, like we did in this example, right? But if you are given with this type of expression in which any operation is used, then you just have to write that number as it is. Like I am writing here 5 by root 3 minus root 5, right? And now we have to multiply the numerator and denominator by some number. Now by what number we have to multiply? Just see the denominator. In the denominator, you just have to change this operation, as this operation is minus now. If plus is given to you, then you have to change it by minus sign. If minus sign is given to you, then you have to change it by plus sign. I am just doing the same thing. I am just multiplying it by root 3, as minus is given to us, so we have to put plus sign here, plus root 5, and also divided by root 3 plus root 5. Clear? This is the first step to do the rationalization. Now see, it is also equal to this, because this is the equivalent fraction we are making, equivalent expression we are making, right? Now see, now in this we have to multiply the numerator by numerator, so it will become 5 bracket start root 3 plus root 5 divided by, it is root 3 minus root 5 into root 3 plus root 5, right? Now we know an identity that a minus b into a plus b, it is equals to a square minus b square. We all know this, right? If we see this identity and see the denominator here, can I say that it is of the same type, a minus b, a plus b? So it will become a square minus b square. Now I am writing numerator as it is, root 5 into root 3 plus root 5, and in denominator we will get a square. A square means here a is root 3, so root 3 square minus b square. B is root 5, so root 5 square. Okay, it is equal to, see, numerator we have to write as it is. It is 5 into root 3 minus plus root 5 by root 3 square is 3 and root minus as it is, root 5 square is 5. So it is equals to 5 into root 3 plus root 5 divided by, means in denominator 3 minus 5 is minus 2. And also we know that we can take this negative sign from denominator to the numerator. So it is equals to minus 5 into root 3 plus root 5 by 2. So it is our answer after rationalization. Clear? Now see the next question. 1 by 7 plus 3 root 2. Now in first step we have to write the number as it is, 1 by 7 plus 3 root 2. Here the denominator is an irrational number, so we have to convert it into a rational number. That's why we are doing rationalization. Now for rationalization we have to multiply it, the numerator and denominator, by suitable number. Now by what suitable number? I just told you in the previous example that you have to just change this operation, right? Here plus is given to you, so you have to put minus instead of plus. So we will multiply it by 7 minus 3 root 2 by 7 minus 3 root 2. Okay, now see the numerator. It is 1 multiplied by 7 minus 3 root 2. It is 7 minus 3 root 2 only, and in denominator we will get 7 plus 3 root 2 into 7 minus 3 root 2. Okay, so it is equals to 7 minus 3 root 2 by, we are again using the same identity, a plus b into a minus b. It is equals to a square minus b square. We are using this identity in the next step. So it is a square. A is 7 here, so we are writing 7 square minus 3 root 2. 3 root 2 square. It is b here. So it is this. Now see, numerator as it is 7 minus 3 root 2 by 7 square is 49. And what about 3 root 2 square? See, 3 root 2 square means it is 3 square multiplied by root 2 square. We know that 3 square is 9 and root 2 square is 2. So 9 multiplied 2 is 18 only. Clear? So minus 18. And it is equals to numerator as it is 7 minus 3 root 2 by 49 minus 18 is 31. So now see, denominator we get is a rational number. It means this is the equivalent fraction in which we get the denominator as a rational number. So the answer is this after rationalization of this given number. Clear? Now see the next one. 1 by root 5 plus root 2. Again we have to follow just the same steps. Just write 1 by root 5 plus root 2 as it is the given number. Now we have to multiply it by a suitable number. Multiply numerator and denominator both by a suitable number. Which suitable number? We just have to change this operation. Here plus is given to us, so we will put minus here. So we will multiply it by root 5 minus root 2. Also root 5 minus root 2. Right? We have to multiply the numerator and denominator both by the same number. Now in numerator we have 1 and root 5 minus root 2. So 1 multiplied root 5 minus root 2 is root 5 minus root 2, and in denominator we get root 5 plus root 2 into root 5 minus root 2. Now numerator as it is root 5 minus root 2 by, it is again a plus b into a minus b, and it is equals to a square minus b square, right? So a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. Here a is root 5. So we will write root 5 square minus root 2 square. Now it is equals to root 5 minus root 2 as it is by 5 minus 2. And it is equals to root 5 minus root 2 by 3. So this is our answer after rationalization. Okay. Now see the next one. 1 by root 7 minus root 6. 1 by root 7 minus root 6. Now again we have to do rationalization. Again we have to follow the same steps. Just write the given number as it is. 1 by root 7 minus root 6. Now here minus is given to us. So we will multiply it by root 7 plus root 6 by root 7 plus root 6. Now in numerator we get 1 multiplied root 7 plus root 6 means root 7 plus root 6 as it is by root 7 minus root 6 into root 7 plus root 6. Now numerator as it is root 7 plus root 6 by a minus b into a plus b, it is equals to a square minus b square. So it is root 7 square minus root 6 square. So it is equals to root 7 plus root 6 by 7 minus 6. Root 7 square is 7. Root 6 square is 6. it is equals to numerator as it is root 7 plus root 6 by denominator is 7 minus 6 means 1. So answer is root 7 plus root 6. This is our answer. Okay. Now see the next one. 1 by root 7 minus 2. Here also we have denominator as an irrational number. So we have to do rationalization. To do rationalization, we have to first write the given number as it is, 1 by root 7 minus 2. Now we have to multiply it by a suitable number. By what suitable number? Whatever is given to us in the denominator, we have to just change the given sign. Minus is given here, so we will change it to plus. So we have to multiply it by root 7 plus 2 by root 7 plus 2. Now it is equals to 1 multiply root 7 plus 2 is root 7 plus 2 by root 7 minus 2 into root 7 plus 2. Now it is equals to numerator as it is root 7 plus 2 by, again we get the identity a minus b into a plus b, and it is equals to a square minus b square. Here a is root 7, so we have to write root 7 square minus b is 2, so 2 square. It is equals to root 7 plus 2 by root 7 square is 7 minus 2 square is 4. So it is equals to root 7 plus 2 numerator as it is by 7 minus 4 is 3. So this is our answer. Clear? Now our next topic is exponents of real numbers. Now there are exponents and we have to solve the exponents of real numbers. Now before solving the questions, we have to first learn some of the formulas for the exponents of real numbers. Now first one is a raised to the power m into a raised to the power n is equals to a raised to the power m plus n. It means we have the bases same but the powers are different and both these exponents are in multiplication. So it is equals to the same base a as it is and the powers will get added. For example, if I say that we have 2 raised to the power 3 multiply 2 raised to the power 5, then it is equals to 2 raised to the power 3 plus 5 and it is equals to 2 raised to the power 8. This is the first formula, example for the first formula. Clear? Now second is, if we have the bases same but with different powers and they are in division, means 2 raised to the power 3 by 2 raised to the power 5. In this 2 raised to the power 3 and 2 raised to the power 5, bases are same 2 but the powers are different 3 and 5. Now in this case what will happen, we have to write this base same a as it is and the powers will get subtracted. It is equals to 2 raised to the power 3 minus 5 m minus n, 3 minus 5. So it is equals to 2 raised to the power minus 2. Now if I say you have to give the answer in the positive power, then you have to give the answer as 1 by 2 raised to the power 2. Clear? Next is a raised to the power m whole raised to the power n. Then if we have this type of question, then what will happen, the powers will get multiplied, like a raised to the power mn. For example, if we have 2 raised to the power 3 whole raised to the power 5, then the powers will get multiplied. Base same 2 as it is, powers multiply 3 multiply 5. So it is equals to 2 raised to the power 15. Clear? Now the fourth one, a raised to the power m, b raised to the power n. Now in this, the bases are different but the powers are same. Then what will happen? We have to multiply the bases and that whole will be raised to the power the same exponent, same power. For example, if we have 2 raised to the power 3 multiply 3 raised to the power 3, right? Then what will happen? We have to multiply this 2 and this 3, means 2 multiply 3, and then powers are same, so power will remain same here. Now it is equals to 2 multiply 3 is 6 raised to the power 3. Clear? Now see, let us see some more examples based on this, and we will use these formulas to solve the examples. For example, first one is 2 raised to the power 2 by 3 into 2 raised to the power 1 by 3. See, it is of the type bases are same but the powers are different, and we have multiplication sign in between, so it is of type a raised to the power m into a raised to the power n, and it is equals to a raised to the power m plus n, the first formula. So it will become base same 2 raised to the power, powers will get added, 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3. Now it is equals to base same means 2 raised to the power, powers are in rational numbers, so we have to take the LCM will be 3. Now in numerator we will get 2 plus 1, it is equals to 2 raised to the power 2 plus 1 is 3, by denominator is also 3. Now 3 by 3 is 1, so 2 raised to the power 1, and 2 raised to the power 1 means 2 only. This is the answer. Clear? Now next is 3 raised to the power 1 by 3 raised to the power 4. It is of type a raised to the power m raised to the power n. We learned the formulas. A raised to the power m raised to the power n is equals to a raised to the power mn. So it will become 3 raised to the power 1 by 3 multiply 4. We have to multiply the powers. So it is equals to 3 raised to the power 4 by 3. Clear? Now next one. This is the answer. Now next is 11 raised to the power 1 by 2 by 11 raised to the power 1 by 4. Means a raised to the power m, bases are same, powers are different, and they are in division. A raised to the power n. Second formula, it is equals to a raised to the power m minus n. So here a is 11 and powers will get subtracted. So 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. Now it is equals to 11 base as it is. 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4, denominators are different. We have to take the LCM. LCM of 2 and 4 is 4. So numerator will become 2 minus 1, and it is equals to 11 raised to the power 2 minus 1 is 1 by denominator as it is. So answer is 11 raised to the power 1 by 4. Clear? Now next one, 7 raised to the power 1 by 8 into 8 raised to the power 1 by 8. See here, bases are different but the powers are same. Means a raised to the power m into b raised to the power m. Fourth formula, a raised to the power m into b raised to the power m is ab raised to the power m. It means we have to multiply the bases and that whole will raise to the power the given number, given power. So 7 raised to the power 1 by 8 into 8 raised to the power 1 by 8 is 7 multiply 8 raised to the power 1 by 8. Now 7 multiply 8 is 56 raised to the power 1 by 8. This is the answer. Clear? Now see, we have some more examples. First one is 9 raised to the power 3 by 2. See, we have to solve it. We have to simplify it to the simplest form. See, can I write 9 as 3 raised to the power 2? We know na 3 raised to the power 2 is 9. Right? We all know that 9 is equals to 3 raised to the power 2. So, I am using 3 raised to the power 2 in place of 9. Now, that 9 raised to the power 3 by 2, so it is also 9. So, this raised to the power 3 by 2. Now it is of type a raised to the power m raised to the power n, and that is equals to a raised to the power mn. We have to multiply the powers. So it is equals to 3 raised to the power 2 multiply 3 by 2. Now see, here 2 is in numerator and here it is in denominator. So they can get cancelled out. So it is equals to 3 raised to the power 3. Now if we have to put the answer in the powers only, then 3 raised to the power 3 is the answer. And if we have to simplify it, then 3 raised to the power 3 is 3 into 3 is 9, 9 into 3 is 27. So 27 is the answer. Clear? Now next one, 125 raised to the power 1 by 3. Now you know that 125 is equals to 5 raised to the power 3. 5 into 5 is 25, 25 into 5 is 125. So we can use 5 raised to the power 3 in place of 125, right? I am just putting this thing. 125 is 5 raised to the power 3 and this whole raised to the power minus 1 by 3. Again the same formula, a raised to the power m into, again same formula, a raised to the power m raised to the power n is a raised to the power m into n. So it is 5 raised to the power 3 into minus 1 by 3. Now 3 and 3 can get cancelled out. It is equal to 5 raised to the power minus 1, or we can also write it as 1 by 5. So this is the answer. Clear? Now next one, 1 by 3 square whole square. It means numerator and denominator will get different powers. Now we can write it as 1 square by 3 square whole square, right? 1 square is 1 only and it is of type a raised to the power m raised to the power n. So it is a raised to the power m multiply n. So it is equal to 1 by 3 raised to the power 4, or we can write it as 1 by 3 into 3 is 9, 9 into 3 is 27, 27 into 3 is 81. So this is the answer. Clear? Now next is 32 raised to the power 1 by 5. See, 32 is 2 raised to the power 5. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32. So it is 2 raised to the power 5. So we can write 32 as 2 raised to the power 5. So it will become 2 raised to the power 5 whole raised to the power 1 by 5. Now it is again of type a raised to the power m raised to the power n. So it is equals to a raised to the power m multiply n. Now 5 and 5 will get cancelled out. It is equals to 2 raised to the power 1 and it is equals to 2. This is our answer. Clear? It was the last topic of our chapter. Our first chapter ends here. So it was all for today. I hope you like the session. If you like the session, then please like the video, do comments, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Thank you so much. Bye bye.